Raj was a bright and ambitious young man. Born into a middle-class family, he believed in hard work and determination. His parents had struggled all their lives to give him a good education. His dream was simple: to build a better future for himself and his family. After years of dedication, Raj finally landed a high-paying job at a reputed company. His parents were proud, and his dreams seemed within reach. With a stable career, financial security, and a bright future ahead, everything was going according to plan, but life had other plans. One evening, as Raj was leaving his office, he received a phone call that shattered his world. His father had suffered a severe stroke. Raj rushed to the hospital, praying for a miracle. For the next few weeks, Raj spent all his time at the hospital, watching his once strong father struggle to even move. Medical bills piled up, and the burden on Raj's shoulders grew heavier. Then came another blow: his company downsized, and Raj was among those laid off. In a matter of weeks, he lost both his financial stability and his father's health. Depression crept in. He felt like a failure. How could life be so cruel after all his hard work? Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. Raj desperately searched for a new job, but rejection after rejection crushed his confidence. He had no savings left, and his father's treatment depended on him. One night, sitting alone in his dark room, he felt completely lost. He looked at the ceiling, his eyes filled with tears. "Is this the end?" he thought. "Why me?" He was at his lowest point, standing on the edge of giving up. That night, Raj's mother sat beside him. She gently placed her hand on his shoulder and said, "Son, life has knocked you down. But do you know what makes a warrior different from the rest? They rise again." Raj looked at his mother. Her eyes held wisdom and strength. "Do you remember when you were a child and fell while learning to walk? You cried, but you always stood up again. Why? Because you hadn't learned how to give up yet." Her words hit Raj like lightning. He realized that life wasn't about never falling, it was about standing up every time he did. Determined to change his situation, Raj stopped feeling sorry for himself. Instead of just applying for jobs, he started learning new skills. He woke up early every morning and trained his mind with positive affirmations. He remembered his childhood dream of starting his own business. Though he had no money, he had knowledge and experience. Instead of waiting for opportunities, he decided to create them. With borrowed money, he started a small online consultancy. At first, things were slow, but Raj persisted. Day by day, he built connections, gained clients, and expanded his business. Months later, his hard work started paying off. His consultancy grew, and he began earning more than he did at his previous job. With his income, he could now afford his father's treatment and support his family. A year later, Raj stood before a crowd as a guest speaker at a youth motivation seminar. He shared his story, and his final words left everyone in awe: "Life will knock you down, again and again. But when that happens, remember this: it's not about how hard you fall, it's about how strong you rise. Failure is not the opposite of success, it is part of success. The only true failure is giving up." Raj's story is not just his, it's the story of countless people facing hardships. If life has knocked you down, remember this: you are stronger than your struggles. Get up, fight back, and turn your pain into power, because in the end, the storm doesn't last forever. But warriors do.